Chapter 3 Plant Kingdom. In the previous chapter, we looked at broad classification of living organisms under the system proposed by Whittaker in 1969, wherein they suggested the five kingdom classification Monera, Protista, Fungi, Animalia, and Plantae. In this chapter, we will deal in detail with further classification within Kingdom Plantae, popularly known as Plant Kingdom. We must stress here that our understanding of the plant kingdom has changed over time. Fungi and the members of Monera and Protista having cell walls have now been excluded from Plantae. Earlier classifications placed them in the same kingdom. So the cyanobacteria that also referred as blue-green algae are not algae anymore. In this chapter we will discuss about algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms and angiosperms under Plantae. Let us also look at classification within angiosperms to understand some of the concerns that influenced the classification systems. The earlier systems of classification used only gross superficial morphological characters such as habit, color, number and shape of leaves, etc. They were based on mainly on vegetative characters or on the andrecium structure system which is given by Linnaeus. Such systems were artificial. They separate the closely related species since they were based on a few characteristics. Also, the artificial system gave equal weightage to the vegetative and sexual characteristics. This is not acceptable since we know that often the vegetative characters are more easily affected by environment as against these natural classification systems developed which were based on natural affinities among the organisms and considered as not only the external features but also internal features like ultra structures, anatomy, embryology, phytochemistry, such as classification for flowering plants was given by George Bentham and Joseph Dalton Hooker. At present, phylogenetic classification systems based on evolutionary relations between the various organisms are acceptable. This assumes that organisms belonging to the same taxa have a common ancestor. We now use information from many other sources too to help resolve difficulties in classification. These are become more important when there is no supporting fossil evidence. Numerical taxonomy, which is now easily carried out using computers, is based on all observable characteristics. Numbers and codes are assigned to all the characters and the data are then processed. In this way, each character is given equal importance and at the same time, hundred of characters can be considered. Cytotaxonomy, that is based on the cytological information like chromosome number, structure, behavior, and chemotaxonomy that uses the chemical constituents of the plants to resolve confusions are also used by taxonomists these days.